Welcome back to the channel, Wookiees, Rebels, and more. Today I have a very fun episode where we're going to dive into the Book of Boba Fett and do an overview of the re-edit project that I'll be working on for this. I plan on doing a project overview for every re-edit that I'm working on, but I figured I'd start with this one and take you through my process, take you through individual scenes, and give an overall plan and an overall critique that I'm going to try and make before we dive in scene to scene. The Boba Fett series is worth a re-edit and worth a little salvation just because I really enjoyed it when it was coming out. I think there's some really high moments in this series, and then there are really low moments. And I want to build a series that allows people to really enjoy those high moments and really pace through the bad moments. A good high moment would be the Luke Skywalker episode. That was incredible. For me, when I saw Boba riding the Rancor through the city, I really enjoyed the city battle at the end. Cad Bane returning was a really big high moment for me, and seeing him in live action was super cool. I think my overall biggest critique with the series is the show felt like it didn't know what it was doing most of the time. The characters were moving along, but the show continuously jumped back and forth between the past and the present. It made it very difficult to follow both storylines. So the series is a 6-part series, and we're going to break it down into 4 episodes, each one being an hour to a little under an hour. And what will happen is we're going to do a chronological cut first. First, I'm going to go through and find all the flashbacks and put them into one episode, and take all the present day stuff and move that into episode 2. Once that's situated, we'll start going through each episode and kind of figuring out the beginning, middle, and end, and the arc that Boba needs to go through. My second biggest critique is with episodes 5 and 6. When the Mandalorian shows up, and he really steals the show. It's very confusing because I loved those 2 episodes. I don't think they were good Book of Boba Fett episodes. I think they would have been great for Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 1 and 2. That it would have blown people's minds. What we're going to do is Episode 1 will be Tusken Raiders. Episode 2 will be Boba building his family. Episode 3 will be an interlude. Instead of it being Chapter 3, The Mandalorian, it'll be Interlude, The Mandalorian. Use one word just to set expectations so people understand that this is a break from the main story and that we're going to travel with the Mandalorian. This also solves if you are just doing a Mandalorian binge. You don't have to watch all the Boba Fett stuff. Episode 4 will be the finale episode. This one will start with Cad Bane coming from the desert and attacking Cobb Vanth, and it will end with the final battle, so that Cad Bane's episode is the finale episode instead of him being hinted in a previous one and then kind of not delivering. So you get all the Cad Bane stuff in one episode. I also plan on doing some pacing stuff. There's a lot of slow moments in this show. There's also moments where we just don't understand Boba's motivations and his goals. I think it's very important that we do some kind of edit, some kind of voiceover where we explain Boba Fett's goals, whether it's a monologue or if it's in passing. I need to find a place where Boba Fett can actually explain his motivations. I do want to make it known that I've actually already made all 4 episodes and I've made these edits, but I made them in Premiere Pro. So for this edit, I'm going to build it in Resolve and take y'all with me on a step-by-step on every cut I make so you guys get to see the nitty-gritty and the before and after of each sequence or cut or decision that I make. Along with the overview, let's make this episode 1. The first thing I'm going to do is gather all my footage and make 4 timelines. I'm going to title these episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we'll come up with the names later. I will then put all the footage onto one of the timelines. This is temporary. This is just to kind of figure out where things are and to figure out how things are going to be cut up. I'm then going to scrub through, find all the cuts of the past and all the cuts of the present, and make sure that those are color-coded and separated. I then am going to go and find all the Mandalorian stuff and separate that with another color so everything is well organized so that we aren't confused in the future. And then I'm going to make sure the finale episode is its own color as well. I'm going to take all those cuts and put them together so that all of the past cuts are with the past and all of the present cuts are with the present, Mando with Mando, you get it. This is a great start. I have every timeline built, I have all the footage right where it should be so that we can start cutting up scene by scene and really diving into each edit. That'll be it for this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know ideas that you have for the Book of Boba Fett. If this is a series that you're interested in, if you think I can actually improve this series at all, I'd love to know what you guys are thinking. I really appreciate y'all for helping me out and watching this video. I can't wait to pursue this series with you guys more and show you the edits that I make along with it. It's gonna be fun. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.